Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And here's Messi, played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Oh, super ball, and the shot! Oh, denied, brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this. And a chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super find. Goes for a shot! Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So it is still 0-0. Neymar. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a fine interception. That'll be a throw. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's really well manoeuvred. Distributed tidily. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi! Goal! Argentina! And we have liftoff! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Messi.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ribery gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong spots it and intercepts. Ribery. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Kimmich does well to get it back. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Maldini. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he thumps it clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pinches it off him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Lovely bit of skill. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Argentina just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Neymar. It's Neymar! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. How's that for a class finish?
I think this is just brilliant, the way he lost his marker there, Peter, throwing the dummy and then he was away. Look how fast he is over the first 5 yards. They were never going to catch him.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And this is Messi. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A case now of complete control. And he shoots! And that's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So could they be onto something here? Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good spread. He is through here. And Messi! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So now the difference is 3. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival, Cafu. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fool. Messi! It's hit the upright. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Changement.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. And he's got the beating of his man. Messi, oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And this is Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's a throw-in. Gerrard. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. Aimed at the far side. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Gerrard! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Beckenbauer with the short one. He's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on.
Messi! No, got right underneath it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cruyff. Shifted it to the flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Lille can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Played into space. Nicely worked. And it's Cruyff. Spread it left. Yamal has it out wide and in space. He came in hard, very hard. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham. And Ribery! And that is a routine catch.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, no joy this time. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him.
Decent chance! And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Messi! Lille are looking to go forward now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal. Ribery has found the net here, of course.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Messi. De Jong. Mbappe. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now it's Ribery. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Caresses it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Messi, a huge performance, answering the call.